Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to do the flashcards for each continent. Starting with South America, the one with the least. Argentina, capital Buenos Aires. Language, Spanish. Border countries are Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Major cities are Buenos Aires, Cordoba, and Rosario. Bolivia, capital La Paz. Language, Spanish, Quechua, and Aymara. Border countries are Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, Peru. Major cities are La Paz, Santa Cruz, and Cochabamba. I don't know. Brazil, capital Brasilia. Language is Portuguese. Border countries are Argentina, Bolivia, Colombia, Guyana, Venezuela, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, and Uruguay, and Venezuela. Major cities are Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Belo Horizonte, Porto Alegre, Brasilia, Rectifili, Fortaleza, Salvador, Curitiba, Campinas, Belém, Goiânia, Manaus. Chile, capital Chile, capital Santiago. Language is Spanish. Border countries are Argentina, Bolivia, and Peru. Major cities are Santiago and Valparaiso. Landmarks are the Easter Island statues. Colombia, capital Bogota. Language Spanish. Border countries are Brazil, Ecuador, Panama, Peru, and Venezuela. Major cities are Bogota, Medellin, Cali, Barranquilla, Cartagena, Bucaramanga. Ecuador, capital Quito. Language Spanish. Border countries are Colombia and Peru. Major cities are Guayaquil and Quito. Guyana, capital Georgetown. Language English. Border countries are Brazil, Suriname, and Venezuela. Paraguay, capital Asuncion. Languages are Spanish and Guarani. Border countries are Argentina, Bolivia, and Brazil. Major cities are Asuncion. Peru, capital Lima. Languages Spanish and Quechua. Border countries are Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, and Ecuador. Major cities, Lima. Landmarks, Machu Picchu. Suriname, capital Marapillo. Language, Dutch. Border countries, Brazil, Guyana. Uruguay, capital Montevideo. Language, Spanish. Border countries are Argentina and Brazil. Major cities are Montevideo. Venezuela, capital Caracas. Language Spanish. Border countries are Brazil, Colombia, and Guyana. Major cities are Caracas, Valencia, Barquisimeto. Landmarks are Angel Falls. That's all there is. North America. Antigua and Barbuda, capital St. John's. Language English. Bahamas, capital Nassau. Language English. Barbados, capital Bridgetown. Language English. Belize, capital Belmopan. Capital English. Language English. Border countries Guatemala and Mexico. Canada, capital Ottawa. Language French and English. Border states USA. Major cities Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary, Ottawa, and Edmonton. Landmarks are CN Tower and Niagara Falls. Costa Rica, capital San Jose. Language Spanish. Border countries Nicaragua and Panama. Major cities are San Jose. Cuba, capital Havana. Language Spanish. Major cities Havana. Dominica, capital Roseau. Language English. Dominican Republic, capital Santo Domingo. Language Spanish. Border countries Haiti. Major cities Santo Domingo. El Salvador, capital San Salvador. San Salvador. Language Spanish. Border countries Guatemala, Honduras. Major cities are San Salvador. Grenada, capital St. George's. Language English. Guatemala, capital Guatemala City. Language Spanish. Border countries Belize, El Salvador, Honduras, and Mexico. Major cities Guatemala City. Haiti, capital Port-au-Prince. Language is French and Creole. Border countries are Dominican Republic. Major cities are Port-au-Prince. Honduras is Tegucigalpa. That's the capital. Language is Spanish. Border countries are Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. I'm not saying that again. Jamaica, capital Kingston. Language English. Mexico, capital Mexico City. Language Spanish. Border countries Belize, Guatemala, USA. Major cities are Mexico City, Guadalajara, Monterrey, Puebla, Toluca, Tijuana, Leon, Ciudad Juárez, Torreon, Cuernavaca, Taro, San Luis Potosí, Mérida. I don't know. Oh, landmarks Chichen Itza. Nicaragua, capital Managua. Language Spanish. Border countries are Costa Rica and Honduras. Major cities are Managua. I'm not good at Spanish names. Panama, capital Panama City. Language Spanish. Border countries Colombia, Costa Rica. Major cities Panama City. St. Kitts and Nevis, capital Basseterre. Language English. St. Lucia, capital Castries. Language English. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, capital Kingstown. Language English. Trinidad and Tobago, capital Port of Spain. Language English. USA, capital Washington, D.C., language English. Technically does not have a official language. Border countries Canada, Mexico. Major cities New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Dallas, Philadelphia, Houston, Boston, Atlanta, Miami, OKC, Detroit, Phoenix, and Seattle. Landmarks are the Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, Golden Gate Bridge, Empire State Building, the Grand Canyon, the Capitol, Niagara Falls. That's it. Europe. Albania, capital Tirana, language Albanian, borders Greece, Macedonia, and Montenegro. Andorra, capital Andorra la Vella, language Catalan. Border countries are France and Spain. Oh, they ruined my Oklahoma. No. San Salvador, El Salvador. San Salvador, El Salvador. Ions. And, okay. Austria, capital Vienna. Language German. Border countries Czechia, Germany, Hungary, Italy. Surprised it's Czechia now. Liechtenstein, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Switzerland. Major cities Vienna. Landmarks Hotburg Place. Hold on. Just a second. Need to do something real quick. Okay. Belarus. Capital Minsk. Language Belarusian and Russian. Border countries Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Russia, and Ukraine. Major cities Minsk. Belgium. Capital Brussels. Language Dutch, French, German. Border countries France, Germany, Luxembourg, the Netherlands. Major cities Brussels. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Capital Sarajevo. Language Bosnian and Croatian. Border countries Croatia, Montenegro, and Serbia. Bulgaria. Capital Sofia. Language Bulgarian. Border countries are Greece, Macedonia, technically North Macedonia now. Romania, Serbia, Turkey. Major cities Sofia. I'm sure that I messed up the pronunciation of that. Croatia. Capital Zagreb. Language Croatian. Border countries Bosnia and Herzegovina, Hungary, Serbia, Montenegro, Slovenia. Cyprus. Capital Nicosia. Language Greek. Language Turkish. Czechia. Capital Prague. Language Czech. Border countries Austria, Germany, Poland, Slovakia. Major cities Prague. Landmarks Prague Astronomical Clock, Charles Bridge. Denmark. Capital Copenhagen. Language Danish. Border countries Germany. Major cities Copenhagen. Estonia. Capital Tallinn. Language Estonian. Border countries Latvia and Russia. Finland. Capital Helsinki. Oh, that's a mistake. This is a poorly built thing. Can take it right off. Poorly built. Language Finnish and Swedish. Border countries are Norway, Sweden, and Russia. Capital Helsinki. France. Capital Paris. Language French. Border countries Andorra, Belgium, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, Monaco, Spain, and Switzerland. Major cities Paris, Lyon, Marseille, Lille, and Nice is one other one. Landmarks Arc de Triomphe, Charles Cathedral, the Eiffel Tower, the Palace of Versailles, Notre Dame, Sacré-Cœur, Germany. Capital Berlin. Language German. Border countries Austria, Belgium, Czechia, Denmark, France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Poland, and Switzerland. Major cities Berlin, Hamburg, Munich, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, Cologne, Mannheim, Dusseldorf, and Nuremberg. Landmarks Neuenstein Castle, Cologne Cathedral, Brandenburg Gate. Greece. Capital Athens. Language Greek. Border countries Albania, Bulgaria, Turkey, and Macedonia. Major cities Athens. Landmarks the Acropolis and the Pantheon. Hungary. Capital Budapest. Language Hungarian. Border countries Austria, Croatia, Romania, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Ukraine. Major cities Budapest. Iceland. Capital Reykjavik. Language Icelandic. Ireland. Capital Dublin. Language English and Irish. Border countries UK. Major cities Dublin. Landmarks the Blarney Stone. Italy. Capital Rome. Language Italian. Border countries Austria, France, San Marino, Slovenia, and Switzerland. Border cities are Milan, Naples, Rome, and Turin. Landmarks are the Colosseum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Pantheon, Pompeii, St. Mark's Valencia. Latvia, capital Riga. Language Latvian. Border countries Belarus, Estonia, Lithuania, and Russia. Liechtenstein, capital Vilnius. Language German. Border countries Austria and Switzerland. Lithuania, capital Vilnius. Language Lithuanian. Border countries Belarus, Latvia, Poland, and Russia. Luxembourg, capital Luxembourg. Language Luxembourgish. Border countries Belgium, France, and Germany. Macedonia, capital North Macedonia. Language Macedonian and Albanian. Border countries are Albania, Bulgaria, Greece, and Serbia. Malta, capital Valletta. Languages Maltese and English. Moldova, capital Chisinau. Language Moldovan. Border countries are Romania and Ukraine. Monaco, capital Monaco. Language French. Border countries France. Montenegro, capital Podgorica. Language Montenegrin. Border countries Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, and Serbia. Norway, capital Oslo. Language Norwegian. Border countries Finland, Sweden, Russia. Poland, capital Warsaw. Language Polish. Border countries Belarus, Czechia, Germany, Lithuania, Russia, Slovakia, and Ukraine. Major cities Katowice and Warsaw. Portugal, capital Lisbon. Language Portuguese and Mirandese. Border country Spain. Major cities Lisbon and Porto. Romania, capital Bucharest. Language Romanian. Border countries Bulgarian, Hungary, Moldova, Serbia, and Ukraine. Capital Bucharest. Russia, capital Moscow. Language Russian. Border countries Azerbaijan, Belarus, China, Estonia, Finland, Georgia, Kazakhstan, North Korea, Latvia, Lithuania, Mongolia, Norway, Poland, and Ukraine. Major cities Moscow, St. Petersburg, Yekaterinburg, Volgograd, Samara, Rostov, Kazan. Landmarks: the Kremlin, Red Square, St. Basil's Cathedral. San Marino, capital San Marino, language Italian, border countries Italy. Serbia, capital Belgrade, language Serbian, border countries Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Croatia, Hungary, Macedonia, Montenegro, and Romania. Slovakia, capital Bratislava, language Slovak, border countries Austria, Czechia, Hungary, Poland, and Ukraine. Slovenia, capital Ljubljana, language Slovenian, border countries Austria, Croatia, Hungary, and Italy. Spain, capital Madrid, language Spanish, border countries Andorra, France, Portugal. Major cities are Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, Seville. Landmarks are the Alhambra, Castellima, Sagrada Familia. Sweden's capital Stockholm, language Swedish, border countries Finland, Norway, major cities Stockholm. Switzerland, capital Bern. Language German, French, and Italian. Border countries are Austria, France, Italy, Liechtenstein, and Germany. Major cities: Zurich. The Netherlands, capital Amsterdam. Dutch and Frisian. Border countries: Belgium and Germany. Major cities are Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and The Hague. Landmarks are Rotterdam Harbor and Anne Frank House. Ukraine, capital Kiev. Language: Ukrainian. Border countries are Belarus, Hungary, Moldova, Poland, Romania, Russia, and Slovakia. Major cities are Donetsk. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And Odessa. UK, capital London. Language: English. Border countries: Ireland. Major cities: London, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Glasgow, Liverpool, Sheffield, Newcastle upon Tyne. Landmarks are Stonehenge, the Buckingham Palace, the Houses of Parliament, the Tower of London, Big Ben, Windsor Castle, and Westminster Abbey. We're all done with Europe. Now it's time for Australia and Oceania. After this, it's just hard ones. Asia and Africa. Australia, capital Canberra. Language: English. Major cities: Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide. Landmarks: Sydney Opera House, Uluru, Arthur's Rock, and the Great Barrier Reef. Fiji, capital Suva. Language: English, Fijian. Kiribati, capital Tura. Language: English. Marshall Islands, capital Majuro. Language: Maltese. Micronesia, capital Pakeha. Language: English. Nauruan. New Zealand, capital Wellington. Language: English and Maori. Major cities: Auckland. Palau, Cook is the capital. Language: Polynesian, Paluan, and Toby. Papua New Guinea, capital Port Moresby. Language: Tuk Pism, and border countries are Indonesia. Samoa, capital Apia. Language: Samoan. Solomon Islands, capital Honiara. Language: Melanesian Pidgin. Tonga, capital Nuku Alofa. Languages: Tonganian, English. Tuvalu, capital Funafuti. Language: Tuvaluan. Language: English. Vanuatu, capital Port Vila. English and French are the languages. Interesting how Nauru does not have any capital whatsoever. It's weird. Okay, here we go. Afghanistan, capital Kabul. Language: Afghan, Persian, Dari, and Pashto. Border countries are China, Iran, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Major cities: Kabul. Armenia, capital Yerevan. Language: Armenian. Border countries are Azerbaijan, Georgia, Iran, and Turkey. Major cities, same as capital. Azerbaijan, Baku, capital Baku. Language: Azerbaijan. Border countries are Armenia, Georgia, Iran, Russia, and Turkey. Bahrain, capital Manama. Language: Arabic. Bangladesh, capital Dhaka. Language: Bangla. Border countries are Myanmar and India. Major cities are Dhaka, Chichigan, and Koronia. Bhutan, capital Thimphu. Language: Dzunga. Border countries are China and India. Only carbon negative country. That means it stops carbon from going into the atmosphere more than it produces. Brunei, capital Bandar Seri Begawan. Language: Malay. Border countries: Malaysia. Cambodia, capital, not even gonna try. Language, Khmer. Border countries are Laos, Thailand, and Vietnam. Landmarks are Angkor Wat. China, Beijing. Language, Mandarin. Border countries are Afghanistan, Bhutan, Myanmar, India, Kazakhstan, North Korea, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Mongolia, Nepal, Pakistan, Russia, Tajikistan, and Vietnam. Major cities are Canton, Shanghai, Beijing, Shenzhen, Wuhan, Taipei, Hong Kong, Xi'an, Chongqing, Xi'an, Qinggu, Nanking, Shantou, Harbin, and Hangzhou. Landmarks are the Forbidden City, the Great Wall, the Terracotta Army, and Mount Everest. Georgia, capital Tbilisi. Language, Georgian. Border countries are Armenia, Azerbaijan, Russia, and Turkey. India, capital New Delhi. Oh my gosh, it's intersecting the text. Language, Hindi and English. Border countries are Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, China, Nepal, and Pakistan. Major cities are Delhi, Bombay, Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Pune, Surat, Kanpur, Jaipur, Lucknow, Nagpur, Patina, Belgaum, Indore, Vandizor, Bhopal, Coimbatore, Ludhiana, Agra, Cochin, Nasik, and Asansol. Landmarks are the Taj Mahal, Ellora Caves, and Sahib Golden Temple, Jargon Temple. I was about to say something, but never mind. Indonesia, capital Jakarta. Language, Bahasa Indonesia. Border countries are Timor-Leste, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea. Major cities are Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, Medan, Semarang, Palembang, Makassar, Batam. Landmarks are Iran, capital Tehran. Language, Persian and Persian dialects. Persian and Persian? What? Border countries, Afghanistan, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Iraq, Pakistan, Turkey, Turkmenistan. Major cities are Tehran, Mashhad, Isfahan, Tabriz, Shiraz, Ahvaz, Qom. Iraq, capital Baghdad. Language, Arabic, Kurdish. Border countries are Iran, Jordan, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Syria, and Turkey. Major cities are Baghdad, Mosul, and Basra. Israel, capital Jerusalem. Language, Hebrew. Border countries are Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria. Major cities are Tel Aviv, Jaffa. Landmarks are the Dome of the Rock. Japan, capital Tokyo. Language, Japanese. Major cities are Tokyo, Osaka, I'm just naughty. Sapporo, Fukushima, Hiroshima, Sendai, Ohama, Naha, Himeji, Kumando. Landmarks, the Great Buddha, the Golden Pavilion, and Mount Fuji. Jordan, capital Amman. Language, Arabic. Border countries, Iraq, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Syria. Landmarks are Petra. Kazakhstan, Capital Astana. Language Kazakh. Border countries are China, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Border countries are. Major cities are Alma-Ata, Kuwait. Capital Kuwait City. Language Arabic. Border countries Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Major cities Kuwait City. Kyrgyzstan. Capital Bishkek. Language Kyrgyz and Russian. Border countries are China, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. Laos. Capital Vientiane. Language Lao. Border countries are Myanmar, Cambodia, China, Thailand, and Vietnam. Lebanon. Capital Beirut. Language Arabic. Border countries are Israel, Syria. Major cities are Beirut. Malaysia. Capital Kuala Lumpur. Language Bahasa, Malaysia. Border countries are Brunei, Indonesia, and Thailand. Major cities are Kuala Lumpur, Georgetown, and Klang. Landmarks: the Petronas Towers, which I have in knockoff Lego. Maldives. Capital Male. Language Maldivian Dehiviti. Mongolia. Capital Ulaanbaatar. Language Khalkha Mongol. Border countries are China and Russia. Myanmar. Capital Naypyidaw. Language Burmese. Border countries are Bangladesh, China, India, and Laos, and Thailand. Border country. Major cities are Rangoon and Mansley. Landmarks are Swindon, Pagoda, Nepal. I like the flag. The flag is 10 out of 10. Capital Kathmandu. Language Nepali. Border countries are China and India. Landmarks Mount Everest. North Korea. Capital Pyongyang. Language Korean. Border countries are China, South Korea, and Russia. That's weird. There's no asterisks there. Oman. Capital Muscat. Language Arabic. Border countries are Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Yemen. Pakistan. Capital, I'm not going to pronounce that. Language Urdu. Border countries are Afghanistan, China, India, and Iran. Border countries are I'm just going to go for a pass. Philippines. Capital Manila. Language Filipino. English. Major cities are Manila, Cebu, and Davao. Okay. Philippines. Capital Manila. Language Filipino, English. Major cities Manila, Cebu, and Davao. I think I just said that again. Capital Qatar. Capital Doha. Language Arabic. Border countries Saudi Arabia. Major cities Doha. I've already said this. Saudi Arabia. Capital Riyadh. Language Arabic. Border countries are Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and Yemen. Major cities are Riyadh, Jeddah, Mecca, Medina. Landmarks are Masjid Al-Haram. Singapore. Capital Singapore. Language Mandarin, English, Malay, Tamil. Major cities Singapore. South Korea. Capital Seoul. Language South Korea. Language Korean. Border countries North Korea. Major cities Seoul, Busan, Tangier, Gwangju, Hajian, Ulasan. Sri Lanka. Not even gonna try to pronounce that capital name. I think you can see why. Look, I'll just pronounce the first word, Sri. Language Shinkala. Major cities Colombo, And then Syria, capital Damascus, language Arabic. Border countries are Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, and Turkey. Major cities are Damascus, Alpia. Landmarks are Krakdis, Chevrolet. Tajikistan, capital Dushanbe, language Tajik. Border countries are Afghanistan, China, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan. Thailand, capital Bangkok. Language Thai. Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and Malaysia are the border countries. Major cities are Bangkok. Landmarks are Wat Phra Khao. Timor-Leste, capital Delhi. Language Tetu and Portuguese. Border countries Indonesia. Turkey, capital Ankara. Language Turkish. Border countries Armenia, Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, Georgia, Greece, Iran, Iraq, and Syria. Major cities Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir, Bursa, Adana, and Gaziantep, and Konya. Landmarks are Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque. Turkmenistan, capital Ashgabat. Language Turkmen. Where countries are Afghanistan, Iran, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. Major cities Ashgabat. UAE, capital Abu Dhabi. Language Arabic. Border countries are Oman and Saudi Arabia. Major cities Dubai, Uzbekistan, capital Tashkent, language Uzbek. Border countries are Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan. Major cities are Vietnam, capital Hanoi, language Vietnamese. Border countries Cambodia, China, and Laos. Major cities Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi. Yemen, capital Sana'a, language Arabic. Border countries Oman and Saudi Arabia. And that's it for Asia. This is the hardest one now. Okay, I'm gonna search up how many countries are in Africa. $54. This is gonna be hard. Okay, there's 54 in Africa, but there are 48. Oh, it's the most. It has the most countries out of any continent. Can I just say the names and languages? Algeria, language Arabic. Angola, language Portuguese. Benin, language French. Botswana, language English. Burkina Faso, language French. Burundi, language Kirundi and French. Cameroon, language English and French. Cape Verde, language Portuguese. Central African Republic, language French. Chad, language French and Arabic. Comoros, language Arabic and French. Côte d'Ivoire, I think that means Golden Coast in English, language French. Democratic Republic of the Congo, language French. Djibouti, language French and Arabic. Egypt, capital Cairo, language Arabic. Equatorial Guinea, not on the equator but still, language Spanish and French. Eritrea, language Tigrinya, Arabic and English. Ethiopia, capital language Amharic, Oromo, Tigrinya. Gabon, language French. Gambia, language English. Ghana, language English. Guinea, language French. Guinea-Bissau, language Portuguese. Kenya, language English and Swahili. Lesotho, language English. Liberia, language English. Libya, language Arabic. Madagascar, language French and Malagasy. Malawi, language Chichewa. Mali, language French. Mauritania, language Arabic. Mauritius, language Mauritanian Creole. Morocco, language Arabic. Mozambique, language Portuguese. Namibia, language English. Niger, language French. Nigeria, language English. Republic of the Congo, French, language French. Rwanda, language language French and English. Sao Tome and Principe, language Portuguese. Senegal, language French. Seychelles, language English. Sierra Leone, language English. Somalia, language Somali. South Africa, language Zulu. Izzy Exo. Africans. South Sudan, language English and Arabic. Sudan, language Arabic and English. Eswatini, language English. Swati. Tanzania, language Swahili, English. Togo, language French. Tunisia, language Arabic. Uganda, language English. Zambia, language Menma, Tonga, and Lozi. Zimbabwe, language English. That's all the countries there are. Thank you for watching.